वेलकम इन अनदर वीडियो ऑफ कंप्यूटर नेटवर्किंग स्टूडेंट। लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने चैनलाइजेशन, रैंडम एक्सेस एंड कंट्रोल एक्सेस का डिटेल स्टडी किया था। तो आज के इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम वायरलेस लैन एंड वायर्ड लैन का डिटेल स्टडी करेंगे। तो सबसे पहले स्टार्ट करते हैं वायर्ड लैन से। तो शुरू करते हैं आज का वीडियो। तो वायर्ड लैन में फर्स्ट टॉपिक है ईथरनेट। ओके, so Ethernet is a widely developed LAN technology. So this technology was invented by Bob Metcalfe and D.R. Boggs in 1970. So it has standardized in IEEE 803.8 in 1980. Okay, so this Ethernet shares a media network which uses shared media has a high probability of data collision. ठीक है, तो Ethernet जनरली यूज़ होता है मीडिया ट्रांसफ़र करने के लिए या डेटा ट्रांसफ़र करने के लिए, एंड इन दैट देर इज़ अ हाईएस्ट प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ डेटा कोलिजन। जैसे हमने CSA में CA और CSA में CD का डिटेल स्टडी किया था लास्ट के लेक्चर में। ठीक है, सो इन दैट देर इज़ अ पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ कोलिजन बिटवीन द नंबर ऑफ फ्रेम्स। सो इथरनेट यूजेज द कैरियर सेंस मल्टीपल एक्सेस कोलिजन डिटेक्शन, दैट इज़ CSA में CD टेक्नोलॉजी टू डिटेक्ट द कोलिजन। ठीक है, तो इथरनेट में CSA में CD टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज़ होता है जो कि कोलिजन डिटेक्शन के लिए यूज़ होता है। सो ऑन ऑकरेंस ऑफ द कोलिजन इन इथरनेट ऑल इट्स होस्ट रोल बैक and wait for some random amount of time and then retransmit the data. If there is a collision in this Ethernet, so in that case all the hosts roll out back and wait for the some random amount of time. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे जितने भी होस्ट कनेक्ट है थ्रू दिस Ethernet, तो वो सब कुछ देर के लिए वेट करेंगे। ठीक है, एंड आफ्टर दैट देन दे विल retransmit the data again on a network. So this Ethernet connector is a network interface and equipped with the 48-bit MAC address. ठीक है, तो Ethernet जो इंटरफेस है that uses the MAC address which is of 48 bits. So this helps the other Ethernet devices to identify and communicate with the remote devices in the Ethernet. So the traditional Ethernet uses the 10 base T specification. The number 10 dissipates the 10 Mbps speed. ठीक है, so this 10 base, so in that the 10 denotes the speed, so that will be a 10 megabits per second, and the base stand for the baseband. ठीक है, so that is the 10 base T specification, and this T stand for the thick Ethernet. So 10 base T, so 10 represents the speed, that is 10 Mbps. This base represents the baseband signal, means the original data signal, and this T denotes the thick Ethernet. So Ethernet provides the transmission speed up to 10 Mbps, and it uses the coaxial cable and or a Cat5 twisted pair cable with the RJ45 as a connector. So this Ethernet follows the star topology with the segment length of 100 meters. All the devices are connected to a hub or switch in star fashion. ठीक है, तो इसमें जो Ethernet यूज़ होता है, so that is the highest speed at the 10 Mbps, or that is the maximum speed, and that uses the coaxial cable or the Cat5 twisted pair cable. So both are the guided media, and it uses the RJ45 connector for connecting this Ethernet to the computer, and it uses the star topology of network, and all the devices are connected to the switch or hub in a star fashion. So that is the basics regarding this Ethernet. Then second wired LAN is a fast Ethernet. So in fast Ethernet, to encompass need of fast emerging software and hardware technologies, Ethernet extends itself as a fast Ethernet. So it can be run on UTP, optical fiber, and wireless too. So it can provide the speed up to 100 Mbps. ठीक है, तो जिस तरह से इंटरनेट का स्पीड इंक्रीज़ होते जा रहा है या रिक्वायरमेंट इंक्रीज़ होते जा रहा है, ठीक है, या यूज़ इंक्रीज़ होते जा रहा है इंटरनेट का, सो द fast Ethernet comes into the picture. So that technology is a emerging technology that uses the software plus hardware technology. So the Ethernet extend itself to the fast Ethernet, so it can run on UTP, okay, that is unshielded twisted pair, which is also guided media. Optical fiber can also be used in fast Ethernet, and it can send the data with wireless, okay. So it can provide the speed of 100 Mbps, ठीक है. तो जहाँ बेसिक इथरनेट का स्पीड जो था वो 10 Mbps था, सो इन केस ऑफ दिस फास्ट इथरनेट so data speed will be a 10 times, so it will be up to 100 Mbps. so this standard is named as a 100 base T, okay. तो जैसे यहाँ पे 10 base T था, that is the specification of simple traditional Ethernet. So in case of this fast Ethernet it will be a 100 base T, so in which the IEEE 803.2 using Cat5 twisted pair cable is used. So that is the one of the guided media. So it uses the CSMA CD technique for wired media sharing among with the Ethernet host, and CSMA CA, that is collision avoidance technique for wireless Ethernet LAN, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे वायर्ड एंड वायरलेस दोनों मीडिया सपोर्ट करता है फास्ट इथरनेट. तो वायर्ड मीडिया के लिए यूज़ होता है ट्विस्टेड पेयर केबल फॉर कनेक्शन ऑफ बिटवीन द टू मशीन्स और द नेटवर्क. So in that CSMA CD, that is collision detection technique, will be used. But in case of this wireless Ethernet, that uses the CSMA CA, that is collision avoidance technique. So fast Ethernet on fiber is defined under 100 base FX standard, which provide the speed up to 100 Mbps, ठीक है. तो फास्ट इथरनेट सपोर्ट करता है फाइबर केबल के लिए ऑल्सो, ठीक है. मीन्स फाइबर केबल थ्रू भी आप इसका कनेक्टिविटी कर सकते हैं, and that provides the speed of 100 megabits per second on the fiber cable. So it is known as a 100 base FX. So this Ethernet over a fiber can be extended up to the 100 meters in half duplex mode and reach up to 2000 meters in full duplex over multimode fibers, ठीक है. तो अगर मल्टीमोड फाइबर ऑप्टिक केबल का अगर यूज़ करते तो इसका जो रेंज है दैट विल बी मैक्सिमम 2000 मीटर, एंड इन फुल डुप्लेक्स मीन्स both way communication, means sender and receiver both can send and receive the message at a time. So that is the main points regarding this fast Ethernet. Then next type is the Giga Ethernet. So this Giga Ethernet is introduced in 1995. Fast Ethernet could enjoy its high speed status only 3 years till Giga Ethernet introduced. Giga Ethernet provides the speed up to 1000 Mbps, okay. तो फास्ट इथरनेट जब इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था उसके 3 साल बाद ये गीगा इथरनेट इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ, ठीक है. सो गीगा इथरनेट का जो स्पीड है वो 1000 Mbps है, एंड इट यूजेस द IEEE 802.3 AB, दैट इज़ अ स्टैंडर्डाइज गीगा इथरनेट ओवर द UTP, Cat5, Cat-E and Cat-C cables. So these Cat5, Cat5e and this Cat-C are the types of twisted pair cable, that is unshielded twisted pair cables. And IEEE 803.3 AH defines the Giga Ethernet over the fiber, okay. So this Giga Ethernet is connected through a UTP cable also and a fiber optic cable also. So these are the some points regarding Giga Ethernet. Then we'll see the virtual LAN concept. Then we start with the part C of unit 3, that is wireless LAN. So in that we study the different wireless technology, that is Bluetooth, cellular phone, satellite technology. So in wireless LAN are those local area networks that uses the high frequency radio waves instead of cable for connecting the devices in LAN, ठीक है. तो ट्रेडिशनल वे में फॉर कनेक्शन ऑफ द डिफरेंट कंप्यूटर्स वी यूज़ द LAN cable, but in today's scenario in wireless LAN technology we uses the high frequency radio waves to connect all the computers in a network. So user connected by using these WLANs can move around within the area of network coverage. So most of the VLAN are based on the standard IEEE 802.11 or Wi-Fi. Okay, so then we'll see the IEEE 802.11 architecture. So in that there are different components are used in the IEEE 802.11 architecture. First we'll see the architecture and then we'll take the details in this architecture. So in that there are different main components are there. First one is the distribution system, that is DSS. Second one, extended service set, that is ESS, and then this STA. So these are the main components in this architecture. Then we'll see one by one the details of it. So first one is the STA, so which is nothing but the stations. So the station comprises all devices and equipments that are connected to the wireless LAN. So station can be of two types. ठीक है, तो स्टेशन जो है वो कॉम्बिनेशन है ऑल द इक्विपमेंट्स दैट आर कनेक्टेड टू द दिस वायरलेस लैन. So there are two types. First one, wireless access point, that is WAP. So WAP or simply access point, that is known as in short AP, are generally wireless routers that form the base station or access. And the second is the client. So clients are the workstation, computer, laptop, printers and the smartphone. So here router is also this WAP, that is one of the station, and the second one is the client area. So in that workstation or the computers or laptop, mobile phones and the printers are get connected. Then each station has a wireless network interface controller. Second component is a basic service set, that is known as a BSS. So a basic service set is a group of station communicating at the physical layer level. So BSS can be of two categories depending upon the mode of operation. ठीक है, तो ये जो बेसिक सर्विस सेट है दैट इज़ अ ग्रुप ऑफ स्टेशन, ठीक है, जो वर्क करता है फिजिकल लेयर लेवल पे. एंड BSS के दो टाइप से वो डिपेंड्स है ऑपरेशन के ऊपर. ठीक है, फर्स्ट वन इज़ द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर BSS. सो हियर डिवाइसेस कम्युनिकेट विद द अदर डिवाइसेस थ्रू द एक्सेस पॉइंट. ठीक है, तो ये जो एक्सेस पॉइंट है WAP, through that these devices are connected to this infrastructure BSS. And the second one is the independent BSS. Here devices communicate with the peer-to-peer basis, that in ad hoc manner. Okay, so these are the two types of BSS. Third main component in architecture is the extended service set, that is ESS. So it is a set of all connected BSS. तो जितने भी BSS है बेसिक सर्विस सेट are connected to this ESS. And the fourth component in the architecture is the DS, that is distribution system. It connects the access point in ESS. So here all the access points are get connected directly to this DSS, that is the distribution system. And this extended service set ESS is a set of all connected BSS. So this is the total ESS is there, and inside is all the BSS will be get connected. This first BSS, second and the third one is there. So that is the details architecture of this IEEE 802.11. Then we'll see the advantages of this wireless LAN technology. So they provide the clutter-free homes, offices and other network places. So this wireless technology uses the radio waves, so no physical connection is needed between the devices. So that is the one of the advantages. Second one, the system is portable within the network coverage and access to the network is not bounded by the length of the cables. ठीक है, तो ये जो सिस्टम्स है वायरलेस सिस्टम जैसे वाईफाई राउटर, तो ये सब पोर्टेबल डिवाइसेस है. So within the network range they can access the network. Third one, installation and setup is much easier than the wire. Okay, तो इसका जो इंस्टॉलेशन है वायरलेस लैन का वो इजी है एज कम्पेयर टू द फिजिकल वायरिंग. And the last one, the equipment and setup cost are also reduced. Okay, so these are the some advantages of wireless LAN. Then we are see the some disadvantages. First, since radio waves are used for communication, so signals are noisier with more interference from nearby system. ठीक है, तो इसमें जो डेटा ट्रांसमिट होगा वो वायरलेस डेटा है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ रेडियो वेव्स. सो सिग्नल्स पे नॉइस का जो एनवायरमेंटल नॉइस का है उसका इफेक्ट होगा. ठीक है, एंड ड्यू टू दैट इंटरफेरेंस नॉइस विल बी इंट्रोड्यूस इन द original data, so it will get distorted. Second, greater care is needed for encryption information, so the security is not also there in this wireless LAN, so that is the second disadvantage. And the bandwidth requirement of this wireless LAN is also higher. Third one, wireless LANs are slower than the wired LAN. ठीक है, तो वायरलेस लैन में जो डेटा ट्रांसमिट होगा, ठीक है, so it is much slower than the wired LANs. So these are the some of the disadvantages of this wireless LAN technology. So that will end the B part of this wireless LAN. Then we'll see the next technology, which is the Bluetooth. So Bluetooth is also wireless LAN technology. So in Bluetooth is a network technology that connects the mobile devices wirelessly over a short range to form a personal area network, which is in short called as a PAN. So the Bluetooth technology वो network technology that connects the mobile devices widely over a short range that forms a personal area network. They are short wavelength, ultra high frequency, that is UHF radio waves within the range of 2.4 to 2.485 gigahertz. So that is the frequency of these UHF radio waves instead of RS-32 232 data cables of wired PANs. Okay, तो ब्लूटूथ वायरलेस टेक्नोलॉजी है जो कि यूज़ करती है UHF रेडियोस. So the frequency is between 2.4 to 2.485 gigahertz. So in that ultra high frequency will be use of very short wavelength, so that will form a simply a personal area network within the range. Second one, there are two types of Bluetooth networks. First one is the piconets and second one will be the scatternet. So first we will see the piconets. So piconets are the small Bluetooth networks formed by the 8 station. ठीक है, तो piconet एक small network है Bluetooth का जिसमें maximum 8 station will be connected, one of which is the master node and the rest are the slave nodes. ठीक है, तो इस 8 डिवाइसेस में एक डिवाइस आपका मास्टर नोड में कनेक्ट होगा एंड अदर आर द स्लाव. सो दैट इज द मास्टर स्लाव कॉन्फ़िगरेशन इज देयर. सो मैक्सिमम 7 slavs is there and 1 master is there. So 7 plus 1 total 8 stations are get connected. So master node is a primary station. So the master station is also known as a primary station that manages the small network, and the slave stations are the secondary station that are synchronized with the प्राइमरी स्टेशन. ठीक है, तो इसमें टोटल 8 स्टेशन होंगे, उसमें 7 जो है वो स्लाव्स है एंड एक स्टेशन आपका मास्टर होगा. ठीक है, तो मास्टर जो है उसे प्राइमरी स्टेशन भी कहा जाता है, दैट मैनेजेस द स्मॉल नेटवर्क, एंड स्लाव स्टेशंस आर द सेकेंडरी स्टेशन दैट गेट सिंक्रोनाइज विद द प्राइमरी स्टेशन. मीन्स जो स्लाव्स होंगे वो आपके प्राइमरी स्टेशन मीन्स मास्टर के साथ कनेक्ट होंगे or it get synchronized. So communication can takes place between master node and the slave node in either one to one or one to many manner. ठीक है, means one to one directly means point to point or simply one to many like that. So both communication will be happen in this Bluetooth. So no direct communication takes place between slave. So each station whether master or slave, it is associated with 48-bit fixed device address. So beside the 7 active slaves, there can be up to 255 numbers are park nodes. So these are the low power state of energy conversion. ठीक है, तो अभी हम इसका आर्किटेक्चर देखते हैं पिकोनेट्स का. So here is the architecture of this piconet network, which is a small network. So in that at the center there is a master node is there, and this S is referred as a slave node, means the slaves are get synchronized or connected with the master. So maximum 7 slaves are there and one master is there. So total 8 devices are connected in the piconet, and this communication between this master and slave can be a both way, that is one to one and one to many fashion. Then we'll see the second Bluetooth, that is a scatternet node or scatter nodes. So in case of this scatternet, it is an interconnected collection of 2 or more piconet. ठीक है, तो scatternet में क्या होता है, एक से ज़्यादा piconet कनेक्ट होते हैं. जैसे आप आर्किटेक्चर में देख पा रहे हो, piconet 1, piconet 2 इज़ देयर. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे 2 piconets यूज़ किए. दे आर फॉर्म व्हेन नोड इज़ अ piconet, whether a master or slave act as a slave in another piconet. ठीक है, तो इस कंडीशन में जो स्लाव है, ठीक है, वेदर मास्टर और स्लाव एक्ट एज अ स्लाव इन अनदर पिकोनेट. ठीक है, तो इसमें जो एक स्लाव होगा, दोनों पिकोनेट में कॉमन स्लाव होगा, एंड दैट कैन बी अ कनेक्टेड विद द अदर मास्टर. सो दैट इज़ द कॉमन ब्रिज बिटवीन दिस टू पिकोनेट 1 and piconet 2. So this common slave is called as a bridge between two piconet which connect the individual piconet to form the scatternet. ठीक है, तो piconets में एक से ज़्यादा scatternet में एक से ज़्यादा piconets कनेक्ट होंगे. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे 2 piconets है and there is a common slave which can be formed as a bridge in between this piconet 1 and piconet 2, so that the communication will be happen in between these 2 piconets. So that is the working function of this scatter node Bluetooth. So that will complete the this Bluetooth वायरलेस लैन टेक्नोलॉजी. तो आज का ये वीडियो लेक्चर हम यही एंड करते हैं. नेक्स्ट वीडियो लेक्चर में हम सेलुलर टेलीफोनी का डिटेल स्टडी करेंगे. सो थैंक यू.